minute can open your eyes. One book can open your world. Knowledge gives you power. Read and rise higher. 9R Tree. Better life begins in a book.
Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to 9R Tree's podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book. The AI Workshop is a friendly, practical A to Z guide that turns curiosity about artificial intelligence into confident daily skill. Milo Foster meets readers where they are, explains core concepts in clear language, and then moves quickly into real-world application for life, work, and business. No coding is required. Instead of heavy math, you get step-by-step exercises, checklists, and decision trees that help you choose tools, design prompts, and build repeatable workflows. The book highlights what modern systems can and cannot do, how to avoid common mistakes, and how to work safely with data and compliance. Whether you want to save hours on routine tasks, launch a side project, or lead a team pilot, this workshop format shows you exactly how to plan, test, and measure value. Think of it as a hands-on compass that turns AI from a buzzword into a reliable partner. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, Demystifying AI Fundamentals for Absolute Beginners. The book opens by making core ideas simple and practical. Artificial intelligence is framed as a set of pattern systems that transform inputs into useful outputs you can verify. You learn how machine learning differs from traditional rule-based software, and why modern models predict the next token rather than search a fixed script. Concepts like training versus inference, parameters, context windows, and embeddings are explained with plain language examples that you can test in minutes. The text clarifies the strengths and limits of large language models, vision models, and multimodal systems, so you understand when to trust them and when to add human checks. It also addresses common pitfalls such as hallucinations, brittle prompts, and data leakage, and shows how to reduce risk with structured tasks and validation. Instead of abstract theory, the author gives you lightweight mental models that stick, a glossary for quick reference, and small exercises that build confidence. By the end of this section, the jargon fog lifts, and you can navigate AI conversations, evaluate claims, and select the right tool for the job without feeling overwhelmed. Secondly, prompt craft, system design, and repeatable workflows. This section turns raw prompting into a reliable process. You start by clarifying objectives, audiences, and guardrails, then design a system prompt that sets role, tone, scope, and success criteria. From there, you learn a simple cycle to improve results over time. Clarify the task, anchor the context, refine the prompt with constraints and examples, and evaluate outputs against checklists. The book teaches pattern prompts for summarization, transformation, ideation, decision support, and planning, plus how to chain steps so each output feeds the next. You practice giving models structure with outlines, tables, and rubrics, using evaluation prompts to score quality and consistency. The author shows how to build libraries of reusable prompts, templates, and snippets so your best work becomes a shareable asset. You also learn how to mix tools, for example, pairing a model with a search step, a spreadsheet, or a form to collect inputs. The result is a repeatable workflow you can document, measure, and hand to a colleague, turning one-off experiments into dependable processes that save time every week. Thirdly, data literacy, measurement, and responsible use. Effective AI practice requires good data habits and clear evaluation. This part teaches you how to source and prepare data with consent, document provenance, and protect sensitive information with redaction, access controls, and least privilege principles. You learn to set acceptance criteria that define what good looks like, and to measure results with both quantitative metrics and human review. Coverage includes precision and recall in plain language, prompt reliability checks, and lightweight A/B testing to compare approaches. The book explains bias, fairness, and representativeness, offering practical steps such as diverse test sets, adversarial probes, and red teaming tasks that stress test outputs. It also covers copyright and licensing basics, attribution practices, and transparency statements that build trust with customers and teammates. You get guidance on content safety filters, rate limits, and escalation paths, so your workflows include guardrails from day one. By turning ethics and measurement into everyday checklists rather than abstract debates, the author helps you ship solutions that are safer, more accurate, and easier to defend to stakeholders and regulators. Fourthly, everyday productivity and business automation. Without code, here the book moves from theory to tangible wins. You learn how to set up personal assistants for drafting, editing, and research synthesis, and how to turn meeting notes into action items, emails, and project plans. For small businesses and teams, the author shows how to build no-code automations that connect models to tools you already use, such as documents, spreadsheets, calendars, help desks, and customer relationship systems. Examples include triaging inbound messages, generating first draft proposals, enriching leads, summarizing support tickets, and maintaining knowledge bases. The emphasis is on clarity and safety. Narrow the scope, add validation steps, and log decisions for audit. You also learn to create content engines that repurpose a single source into posts, newsletters, briefs, and slides with consistent voice and brand guidelines. Each workflow includes effort and value estimates, so you can prioritize high-impact tasks. By using simple connectors and templates, you can launch pilots in hours rather than weeks, demonstrate value quickly, and scale only after results are proven. Lastly, from pilot to strategy, roadmaps, ROI, and career upskilling. The final section helps you turn experiments into durable advantage. You learn a straightforward method to select use cases, rank them by expected impact and feasibility, and write a one-page pilot plan with scope, timeline, risks, and success metrics. The book explains how to calculate return on investment with save time, quality uplift, and risk reduction, and how to communicate those results in language leaders care about. You get templates for stakeholder mapping, change management, and training plans, so teams adopt new workflows without friction. For individual readers, there is a skills roadmap that covers literacy, tool fluency, workflow design, data awareness, and evaluation, plus ideas for a public portfolio that showcases real value to employers or clients. The author also describes governance basics, including a lightweight policy, a catalog of approved tools, and a request process for new experiments. By the end, you have a practical playbook to move from curiosity to capability, then to strategy that compounds over time for both your career and your organization. In conclusion, the AI workshop is ideal for beginners, non-technical professionals, team leaders, entrepreneurs, and students who want practical results without writing code. If you feel overwhelmed by jargon or unsure where to start, this book gives you a clear path from first steps to real outcomes. Its greatest value is the combination of clear concepts, hands-on exercises, and ready-to-use templates that help you deliver measurable wins quickly and safely. You learn how to choose the right problems, design prompts and workflows that hold up under pressure, and prove value with simple metrics that matter to managers and clients. Compared with many theory-heavy or tool-specific guides, this workshop focuses on durable principles that transfer across platforms, while still giving you step-by-step playbooks you can apply today. Buy this book if you want a single trusted companion that turns AI from curiosity into daily advantage, helps you avoid common mistakes, and builds confidence that compounds in your life, work, and business. If you would like to support Milo Foster, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.
1 minute can open your eyes. One book can open your world. Knowledge gives you power, read and rise higher. 9 or tree, better life.